Hello everyone and welcome to another live stream. We are today streaming Train Simulator 2021 where we're going to take a 10 car, if I can speak English, a 10 car 221 Virgin Voyager service as far as Crewe. Our departure is at 08:55 and we're just going to set the train up before we leave the station. Hello inside, how are you doing? Alright, let's set this up quickly. So we want day, let's open the doors. What else have we got to do? So that DRA wasn't even on. Right, so we've got about 5 minutes until departure. So while we're sat here, this stream is to go towards the Chester Zoo fundraising that me and a few YouTubers are doing, Inside A Gamer being one of them. We're raising money to help during the UK lockdown, as the zoo isn't getting any funding off the government. So if you'd like to donate, all proceeds go directly to the zoo. The link, I believe, is in the description. If Inside could just check that for me and make sure it is. So yeah, I've driven this route a fair while ago, but I believe I only drove it as far as Llandudno Junction. So we're going to take it all the way from Holyhead to Crewe today. So check this route out properly, because I've never actually driven it myself. I've driven sections of it, but I've not driven the whole length of it yet. So we'll give it a go. So this 221 is, I believe, the version that you can buy from Steam. It's DTG's own version. I didn't have the time to change it over to the Just Trains version, unfortunately, before I started the stream, but we can give the Just Trains version a go at a later date. Hopefully all the audio is fine for everyone watching. So we've got another 2 and a bit minutes until we leave, so I hear sheep. Where the hell's that noise coming from? I don't know, I can hear them but I can't see them. And yes, we got another lovely foggy drive today, so hopefully it'll clear up as we travel through. Not going to see much scenery in this fog though. I should have changed the weather for this activity really and put it to clear weather, but oh well. Well, I can't see no sheep, but I can hear them. So the stations we'll be stopping at on the way to Crewe is Bangor, Llandudno Junction, Colwyn Bay, Rail, Prestatyn, Flint, Chester and Crewe. I've specifically chosen this route as well just due to the fact that we do stop at Chester, which is probably about a 10-minute drive away from Chester Zoo itself, so it kind of works with the fundraising side of things. Should have set my Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 controller up for this, because I could have used that as the combined power handle, but oh well. Oh, so we should get clearance to go any second now. Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard no buzzer go off, but I'm assuming we got permission to go. So our next stop is Bangor in 24 miles, or well, just under 25 miles. As I said, hopefully the fog will disappear as we travel throughout the day. So the train we're taking down to Crewe, and then it would normally go as far as London Euston, is carrying passengers over from Ireland, I believe, from the boat. I don't know if this train still runs nowadays, but I know it did used to run sort of 2, 3, 4 years back. I'll have to check real-time trains and see if it's still an actual what they call a boat train, or if it just runs as a general service nowadays. See, normally I believe this train, when it gets to Chester, it also splits in half, so 5 carriages go down to London Euston, and then the other 5 go somewhere like Manchester or somewhere. Yes, Adam, this is a Voyager. Unfortunately, it's the DTG Voyager, but I didn't have time to switch over for the JT one before I started the stream. While you're here, Adam, did you want to just check real-time trains for me and just check, see if 1A23 still runs as a daily service for me? And yes, I'm sure. Cheers for that, Adam. But yeah, as I said, the first stop we are going to is Bangor. That'll be in just under 23 miles. So yeah, I believe these ex-Virgin 221s, I believe they're possibly going, they're being replaced by the Hitachis, aren't they, Adam? Or at least some of the Voyagers are. I don't know if it's all of them. Perhaps 1A13 has replaced 1A23 then, just while we're on COVID timetable. Yeah, so all the voyages leave Avanti. So yeah, they won't be getting their refurbishments then. I assume they'll be going to another company though, rather than just being stored. I mean, personally, I haven't heard anything or any form of news yet as to where they will be going, but I'd assume that they'll still be used elsewhere. Has your new book been released, Adam? Because I believe it was this week or last week. You said it was meant to be released, didn't you? Okay, so 1A13 is an earlier run then. Perhaps they just do the earlier run now then, instead of running like a 2-hourly service or whatever it was. Okay, cool. I'll have to keep an eye on WH Smith, see if anything appears of it. I haven't seen any of your other books in there, but your books aren't really of this area, so but yeah, if anybody is interested in reading up about railways, if you have a look for books written by Adam Head, he's done I think it's now four books, isn't it, Adam, that you've written, based all over like East Anglia and the Great Eastern Main Line, things like that. So, and I think his latest book, if I remember correctly, is something to do with the Midlands. So that'll be like Leicester, and I believe it'll be Leicester and places like that, won't it, Adam? In your newest book. Okay, preserved railways of Eastern England. Okay, so that'll be things like Mid Norfolk Railway, and I assume like Neem Valley Railway, North Norfolk Railway, that sort of thing. Not used to driving at 75 mile an hour with a Voyager. It's just tempting to pull the power handle and go the full 125. Yeah, on the plan on Wednesday as well. For those of you who are interested, I'm hoping to do a fundraiser based stream on OMSI 2. Brendan has very kindly created a new livery for one of the buses we have in the Simply Connect bus company. So we're going to hopefully give that a go Wednesday afternoon. Do a few journeys on there. Tomorrow evening I'm also planning to continue the Planet Zoo streams that we've been doing. And also tomorrow we're going to be doing the Simply Connect VTC as well. I've just been, or I was sent my profile, can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but we're also going to continue with that. We're going to take a look at the Kenworth in tomorrow's stream, so hopefully that'll be sort of a mid to late evening stream. I've got a few things to sort out tomorrow morning, but as long as I can get them done, I'll be doing a couple of streams tomorrow. Hello again inside, welcome to the stream. So we've got 8 miles until we arrive into Bangor. And then I believe we've got quite frequent stops after then. Not sure if this is one from Discord or not. I don't believe it is, because I believe this is one from one of the scenario packs I bought. But I believe you should have it though as well, if I remember correctly. If not, I can always send it to you later on if you'd like it, or at least get you a link to it. I am looking at possibly doing one of Adam's scenarios later in the week on stream. I was driving it the other day and I thought it was quite interesting. It was one of the ones that he's done on the Midland Main Line. So I might do a redrive of it on stream at some point. Not used to not being able to click the buttons around the cab as well. With the JT version, you've got so much more to press around the cab, like turning off the tilt authority and stuff like that. And I'm so used to clicking the buttons, and I keep going to do it, and I'm like, nope, can't do it with this one. Okay, so single amber. This will be so we can head onto the single line track, so I'm assuming we're going to have to wait for something to approach. Double amber. keep forgetting about all these magnets around the Bangor area. And we got green. That was good timing. And there go a pair of 68s on the nuclear flask train. That's definitely going to be an interesting run when On Track Simulations Cumbria Coast gets released. Looking at recent photos, I don't think it's going to be too far off. They seem to have done quite a lot of work to that in recent weeks. Right, let's go up to 40 mile an hour. So we're just heading onto the single line to go under the bridge and hang into Bangor Station. As mentioned in the start of the stream, we are currently doing a fundraiser for Chester Zoo. All proceeds donated go towards the zoo, and we're just doing a little fundraiser for them because they're struggling this month with not getting any help from the government, and with the UK being on full lockdown, they're not obviously getting any visitors or anything, so any donations that people can make will help them out. As I just said, all proceeds go towards the zoo, and direct to the zoo via the link in the description below. didn't realise there's a 50-mile-an-hour speed limit into the station. First mistake of the drive. Too busy watching what was in front of me and not looking at the HUD. On the platform properly, no. Or is it because Bangor station isn't long enough? It might well be because Bangor station isn't long enough. Yeah, that's definitely the reason. Oh well. For some reason the door alarms, the guard buzzer isn't responding on this scenario. Oh sugar, speeding already. So next stop is London Junction. Yeah, about 15 miles away. With the Planet Zoo streams that we're currently doing, I did sit down last night and do some work off stream, so I finished off the areas that needed to be finishing. I've put a few extra trees and little scenery pieces in. The only thing I've really got to do is the hut that I built. I've still got to put decorations in that, but I'm still unsure what to do with that, so perhaps on stream we can decide what to do between us and see how it works out. But But the plan is on the next Planet Zoo stream is to build another exhibit and perhaps upgrade the exhibit for the elephants as well, because I think the reason why they're not getting cleaned out as much as they should is because the area is so small, and the fact that we've had to put the sleeping cabin in the spot that we have is stopping the zookeepers from getting into the exhibit properly, so we're going to move all that around tomorrow and see what we can do with that. Can tell this is a DTG product by the way the horn doesn't work properly. See what I mean? I'm pressing the horn, but we're getting... Oh, there we go. After about 1,000,001 hits of the spacebar. Apologies if you can hear the rabbits rattling the cage in the background. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. So we're heading into a 90-mile-an-hour area. So we'll speed up a bit for a while. I say for a while, for about a mile. Not much point in this 90-mile-an-hour zone really being there, to be fair. To slow down for 75 and then to speed up again for 90. Been driving now for about half an hour-ish, and this fog hasn't seemed to clear up, so I'm starting to think that it's like this for the whole journey, unfortunately. forgot about that again. Oops. So we're currently about 5 miles away from London Junction. This is the North Wales coasting side. Yeah, this is the expansion route that goes from Holyhead to Crewe. Oh, the fog has actually cleared. Thank goodness for that, we can actually see some stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure if the extension will ever be re-released like the Shrewsbury to... was it Shrewsbury to Newquay or whatever that route was that was re-released, but they may re-release this one without like skins and stuff, I'm not too sure. I don't see why they wouldn't eventually, because this route done quite well for them when it was first released. To be fair, as I said at the start of the stream, this is my first proper full drive of the route. All the other like scenarios I've done are just like Llandudno to Crewe or Crewe to Chester or Crewe to Llandudno. I've never driven the full route end to end yet. But even the route without the extension's good. The is it Llandudno Junction to Crewe, the original route. That's still pretty good. Come on, slow down, slow down. Thank you. another route that I've been trying to learn recently on Train Simulator is the U-Bahn, the one with the trams. Since playing around with that new tram sim game, I've sort of got a sort of idea of how to drive the U-Bahn route for Train Simulator. So once I get a bit more used to that, I'm going to stream that at some point as well. So here we are arriving at Llandudno Junction. Time to see if this platform's long enough. Definitely looks like it could be. We are going to have to pass the signal though to fit the whole train on. So yeah, the whole train fit that time. As I said, we did have to pass the signal and the stop board to fit on, but we did it. And still no signal from the conductor. The next station is Colwyn Bay. This is where the stations get quite close together, so we'll be making a fair few frequent stops. There's a 175 just sat there. Lord knows why he's sat there, but unless we're running too early, 'cause he's got no lights on. Yeah, I reckon we're just running a bit early, so hasn't really given chance for the AI to catch up. It's the only thing with driving a non-timetabled scenario, because you're pretty much free roam. You can go past the AI before the AI is due to actually depart. Just save the scenario here quick, just in case the game decides to temp dump on us, then we can just restart from here. So we're going to slow down now for the approach to Colwyn Bay. So we're just going to sit around at the station for a couple more minutes. I know we can leave now, but I want to make sure that all the AI is back up and running. After passing that 175 and I haven't even got to the time of departure. So AI price, yes, I'm streaming. Have been for an hour now. How are you doing anyway, Ice? Alright, let's make a gradual leave. Oh yeah, it's the release of SnowRunner today, isn't it? I completely forgot about that. Definitely interested to see what the new maps are like. I was reading up more about the JCB as well that's being released, or the Caterpillar or whatever it is, and yeah, I've actually changed my mind on them. I didn't think they'd be any use, but they could become quite handy, to be fair, especially for your snow maps and the new map that's been released today. Yeah, we all need a break sometimes, Ice. Yeah, it's Caterpillars, isn't it? I always get confused between the JCBs and the Caterpillars. They're basically the same thing, really, anyway. So our next stop is in Rill in about 8 miles time. Then we head to Prestatyn, Flint, Chester, and then Crewe. Yeah, we're good. Cheers, Ice. Sarah's gone food shopping for the week, so she might be back by now, but she did go food shopping. She keeps asking to play more Phasmophobia, and so we'll perhaps get her on that in the next couple of days again. I might actually do a stream of it this time though, because I think that could make quite a funny stream. Another stream I've been recently asked to do again is another Among Us stream, so I'm going to try and plan that in for some point over the next sort of week or so. See if we can get a handful of people to join. But yeah, is it true as well, Ice? Because I've read something about the latest update in Phasmophobia. Apparently, if you die and become a ghost yourself, you can actually throw objects around the rooms now to scare your teammates, make them think that it's actually the ghost that's throwing things around. I read a news feed about it somewhere. I don't know if it's true or not. It might have been fake news, but thought I'd check with you. Cool, I'm always up for trying new things. Like tomorrow I'll be starting out my Kenworth Simply Connect series, so okay, cool. I'll test that out at some point when we all next play Phasmophobia. could be quite interesting. So here as we head along the North Wales coast, you can see that the North Wales coast is pretty much caravan central. It's just caravan after caravan after caravan after caravan. Alright, nice. I'm sure we'll probably play it within the next 2 or 3 days. We've got quite a few game releases this week, so it's just going to be fitting in the time that we can actually play it. I don't know if Inside is still in the chat there, but I did send Inside a link to the new firefighter simulator that's coming out tomorrow. I don't know if you'd be interested in giving that video a look as well, Ice. But if Inside is still in the chat, I'm sure he'll send you the link to it so you can take a look. Nearly missed this station then, too busy reading the chat. Let's get stopped here. Make sure that the train's on the platform. Yeah, plenty space. Cool, if Discord's not in the chat, I'll link it over to you in just a sec once we've completed our station stop. If I go on to Discord quickly. There you go, Ice. I've sent you a link on DM on Discord. To be fair, for a game that's been worked on for quite a while, and the name been changed like 2 or 3 times as well, like the graphics look quite realistic. like the fire spread and stuff like that. Yeah, if anybody wants to join the Simply Connect virtual trucking company, if you contact either myself, Inside, Blue Ice Gaming, Brendan Cross, any of those, we'll set you up, and if you join my Discord or ICES, we'll send you appropriate links, and I'll get you joined up to Inside's and Blue Ice's Discord as well. Because Iceman, or Blue Ice Gaming, he's manager of the company. Inside A Gamer is the owner of the company. And then I believe you've also got Brendan, and I can't remember if it's Glenn or whoever it is, as company supervisors as well. But the link to my Discord is at the bottom of the description. I'm sure Iceman can post a link to his Discord as well in the chat, just so that it's on there. And if Inside's still viewing the stream, Inside can post a link to his Discord as well. Yeah, so it's Glendon and Brendan and Glenby. And if you'd like to go and check all their channels out as well, I know 2 or 3 of them are in the description below. But Brendan's YouTube name is Brendan Cross, and Glenn's YouTube, I believe, is it Glenby Gaming? Something like that, Ice? I can always put the link in the description once I have finished the stream anyway. But any of those 4 guys, if you apply for the VTC, they will look into your application, and most chances you'll probably get accepted, and then all you do is you request in one of their Discords that you need a job. They'll set you up with 2-3 jobs depending on how many you want to do, and then you basically just drive them jobs. And this whole virtual trucking company is roleplay based, so we have a CB radio channel, we have we have a CB radio channel, we have a music radio channel. Obviously you can't listen to it if you're going to stream it, but there's access to a radio there if you want it. And there's also a few other bits, so as I said, get hold of Glenn B, Brendan, Blue Ice Gaming, or Inside A Gamer, and I'm sure they'll accept you all into the VTC. So our next station that we are calling at is Flint in about 11 miles time. After that we then call it Chester and Crewe. Just save the game here just in case we end up with a temp dump, as we all know what Train Simulator is like for that. Cheers for the links there, Ice. If, as I said, anyone wants to join the VTC, join any of those three or all three Discords, and if you join my Discord and want to join, I will forward you on to the correct people to talk to. Yeah, just a reminder for those who perhaps have just joined the stream. This stream is going towards the Chester Zoo fundraiser that we're running. The fundraiser is due to the UK being on lockdown, and as Chester Zoo aren't getting any visitors at this time, and the government aren't able to help fund them, they are going to be short on money for the next month or so, so I thought it'd be an idea to try to raise a bit of money to help them out. All your proceeds that you donate will go direct to Chester Zoo, and 100% of them go direct to the zoo as well. The link for the fundraiser is in the description below. You know, I think we should change Blue Ice Gaming's name to Icebot or something like that, because he seems to do more work than the bot that I've set up to work, which doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment. I might have to look into that again later this afternoon. Great minds do think alike, Ice. So, who thinks we should have an ice-bot rather than, what is it I was trying to get working? Was it Nightbot or whatever it was? I'm not sure why Nightbot isn't working in chat, but I'll take a look at that after the stream, see if I can get it working again. Well, like I said, Ice, you're doing a whole lot more work than what Nightbot's doing for me. I think we all do inside. Yeah, I actually re-downloaded Kerbal. I think it was when you were doing your train simulator stream on, was it Saturday night inside? And we were all talking a bit about it. And I've actually re-downloaded it, and I will give it a go. Can't promise I'll be any good. Like most of my crafts that I build crash land to Earth. They'll go about 20 foot in the air, and then they'll go about 60 foot into the ground. So, but we can always give it a go. I'd probably be better off downloading something off of the workshop and seeing how that sort of works, rather than trying to build my own thing. Wasn't there rumours of a KSP2 being released? I'm sure I read somewhere a few months ago that there was going to be a Kerbal 2 getting released. Or did they give up with that idea? Okay, so they are still working on it then. I was going to say I haven't heard anything heard anything about it for ages, so I didn't know if they'd actually given up with it or not. Oh, they've released a trailer for it now, have they? I'll have to look at that after the stream. I'll tell you what, I'm making a huge list for myself to do after this stream, you know. Had the issues yesterday with the blooming piping in the attic, then got a list of stuff to do today after the stream. It's a good job I write all this down, otherwise I'd forget to do half of it. Wow, look at this for a platform. Doesn't even fit half the train on it. More great work there by Dovetail Games. Right, so next stop is in 12 miles time, where we approach, or stop at Chester I should say. After Chester we head to Crewe, and that will be the end of the stream. Once we've stopped at Crewe and had a look at the end results. Apologies if you can hear the dog barking in the background. Got the rabbits rattling in the cage, got the dog barking in the kitchen. Isel then gets shit up because Sarah talks down the mic and he thinks it's a ghost talking. Yeah, I definitely think we're running early because all the AI is at stable positions. Well, it could always happen again, Ice. But I suppose you tried to get your own back on the other night when you died and left Sarah roaming the house by herself. Yeah, she does. I think we should get Southern and Sarah streaming it together at some point. I think that could be quite a funny stream. Just have them two streaming it and us lot just watch them. It could, but I'm similar to you in a way that sort of game doesn't really sort of, you know, make me jump. It's similar to like the scare mazes that me and Sarah do most Octobers. Unfortunately this year we weren't able to do many of them, but hopefully things will get back to normal next year and we'll be travelling around doing bits and pieces. Oh, you might not, Ice, but I would. She knows what I'm like. Typical, the DTG horn doesn't work correctly again. So we're 6.5 miles roughly away from Chester. and then I believe it's about a 20-mile drive down to Crewe after that. Sorry about that, guys. I had to mute the mic there because someone's drilling downstairs. And I'm speeding again. Slow down a bit and Adam, I would stop speeding, but you know what these DTG blooming trains are like. And come on, Ice, you should know by now Sarah's not like that. Well, of course they blame their tools, especially if they're created by DTG. Can't say you haven't done it before, Adam. Just be glad I'm not driving one of the DTG Class 170s. That would be a nightmare. we're now arriving into Chester. Well, someone's got to take the blame, haven't they, Ice? Okay, so we stopped at Chester. Chester Zoo from the train station is somewhere in that direction, but I don't think it'll be in the game because it's too far away. Yeah, no, it's somewhere in that direction. Well, when something's actually my fault, I'll take the blame, Ice. So we've got a 20-mile drive now to Crewe. Once we completely stop at Crewe, we'll check all the results, and then I'm gonna end the stream there because we'll have been streaming for about 2 hours then. If anyone would then like to take a look at the new Snow Runner DLC, head over to Blue Ice Gaming's channel. He's going to be streaming the new DLC that's just been released for the season pass. I believe Blue Ice Gaming's channel is at the bottom of the description below. See, normally this 10-car set would split in half at Chester. Half of it would, I think half of it goes to Manchester or Liverpool or something, and then the portion that we're taking goes down to London Euston. Obviously we're not doing that on this activity. Just another quick reminder, guys, this stream goes towards the Chester Zoo fundraiser. Reason we're doing a fundraiser is because the UK is currently on a long-term, well, a month lockdown, but it could turn into a long-term lockdown depending on the result of what happens on the 2nd of December. And with the zoo currently not being able to be open and the government unable to give them any funding, we are trying to raise a little bit of money to help towards keeping the zoo going whilst this lockdown's happening. Anything that gets donated to the fundraiser goes direct to the zoo themselves. The link's in the description below for anybody who wants to help out and donate. So we've got about 15 miles left until we approach Crewe. Just wondering what AI we're going to see as we pass the Crewe Electrics depot and the Crewe Heritage Centre. Probably nothing, but we'll see. They seem to be rolling out these patches for the pizza DLC quite regularly. There was another one over, it was either on the weekend or just before the weekend. Yeah, I was similar to Inside with the pizza DLC and couldn't complete the tutorial properly. Sarah managed to, but when I tried to do it, it glitched out on me on the final pizza that you make in tutorial. So hopefully that's all sorted now. Yeah, I'm not surprised, to be fair. Do we know when the winter sale actually starts on Steam, or hasn't it not been announced yet? Autumn sale November 25th to December 1st, which is blooming typical. And then the winter sale is December 2nd to January 5th. Alright then, cool. Unfortunately, the autumn sale finishes before I get any money. So I won't be able to get anything on that one. So there's 5 miles left till we get to Crewe. Hello Sarah, welcome to the stream, even though you're sat right next to me. And you don't have to help us. It's alright, thanks for the offer though, but you don't need to help with anything. So we're just approaching Crewe Electric, so we will see in a moment what's been shoved in there, but at the moment I can't see anything. Absolutely nothing in Crewe Electric. Oh, sugar, let's slow down for the 50-mile-an-hour limit. And we're now arriving into Crewe. Watch what you say here now, sir. Well, if I do that, I must be doing it in my sleep because I don't realise I'm doing it. And we've arrived into Crewe station. So we'll complete this stop, we'll check the results, and then we shall end the stream. So thanks driver, you'll be relieved here, and another crew member will take the train on to London Euston. Final destination reached. Okay, so we completed 9 out of 9 stops. We sped 34 times. We travelled a distance of 105 miles and it took just under 2 hours to complete. All in all, not too bad. Alright guys, well I'm going to end the stream right here. If you want to check out the new DLC just been released on SnowRunner, head over to Blue Ice Gaming's channel. I believe he's soon going to start up a stream ready to stream everything that's being released on the new DLC. If you want to make any donations towards Chester Zoo, feel free, the link is in the description below, and 100% of what's donated goes to the zoo. Tomorrow the plan is to do a Planet Zoo stream again, and we're definitely going to be doing a VTC stream with the new Simply Connect trucking company. But until then guys, I will speak to you